All right, so you guys know I'm constantly looking for the best gimbal possible, and today I'm getting my hands on a new gimbal courtesy to my guy Dave Mays. It is the Moza Air 2, and we're gonna be giving one away. So make sure y'all stick around to the end of the video, because this thing might just be giving the Ronin S a run for its money. What's good, creative fam? Brandon Washington here, and yes, I am still in Laguna Beach, and that's because today I'm going to be taking a look at this guy right here. This is the Moza Air 2. Now this thing has been getting a lot of buzz and a lot of hype around it because it really does compare a lot to the DJI Ronin S, but it comes in at a fraction of the price. This thing starts at $549 or $599, something like that. I'll have the price pop up right over here. But basically, this thing is a phenomenal gimbal, as they say, but at a much cheaper price. Now, obviously this thing has a lot of the things that you've come to get used to with these type of gimbals. For example, it's got a follow focus system. It's got a way for you to actually recharge the batteries or have like hot swappable batteries, which I think is pretty cool and unique about this one in particular. It has a bunch of accessories that allows you to get a lot more out of it. But something that this thing has that the Ronin S doesn't have, which I think is pretty cool and something I've been seeing on a lot more gimbals, is it does have a screen on the back of it. So just like that FiuTech AK4000 that I tested out not too long ago, this thing has a screen on the back that allows you to make all those same type of adjustments that you'd have to do using the app with the Ronin S, but you can do that right here on the gimbal. Now, yes, it does a lot of awesome stuff, like being able to balance like a 1DX, but as y'all know, it's not about what the specs say that this thing can do, but what it can actually do. So now what I'm gonna do is hook up with my guy, Dave Mays. We're gonna take this thing, put it through its paces, test it out against the Ronin S, and see really what can this thing do once we get it out and try to shoot with it. Let's go do that now. So what are my first impressions of this gimbal? For the price, it is a really good gimbal. I mean, it's a solid gimbal. There are a couple little things that take some getting used to. One, the settings. However, you can't beat having this screen on the back and having the ability to dial all this stuff in a moment's notice. A couple other things that you're gonna wanna keep in mind when using this thing also is that you do have this joystick on the back here, and you do have this mode dial that's gonna allow you to switch back and forth. Get acquainted with those early, because I've been struggling out here trying to figure this thing out. It takes a little bit of time, and the last thing you want to do is be on set trying to figure all this out. But definitely get acquainted with those mode dials as early as you can, because it's honestly going to make your life so much easier. You'll be able to dial this thing in and use it for you. So who is this gimbal for? Well, really, it's for anybody who's really in that price range. I don't necessarily know if this is better than the Ronin S, but for the price, if you want to save 200 bucks, will this get the job done? Absolutely. I definitely think this will get the job done. It definitely has a lot of the same things that the Ronin S gives you, even a couple more. But as far as the steadiness goes, I do think it's a little bit off. But that could come with more practice with this thing. So definitely make sure you check out the links down below. Again, we are giving this thing away. Don't miss out on it. It's super easy. You don't even have to pay to kind of get in this giveaway. Just go ahead and click the links down below, follow all the instructions, so that way you can win one of these things and test it out for yourself. But that's all I have for you guys. Thanks again so much for checking out this video. If you want to win one of these things, definitely check out the links down below. It'll tell you everything to do. Also, if you want to see more of an in-depth between this versus the Ronin S, definitely check out my guy Dave Mays' video that he did on this over on the Kinotika channel, because you are going to want to kind of see maybe a little bit more as far as how this indirectly compares to the Ronin S. But thanks again so much for checking out this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.